What's up, everybody? My name is Jason, and welcome to the $10,000 SBA EIDL stimulus update for Mother's Day 2020. I am in my kitchen. I wonder if you can see this. That's chocolate cake. This is a bit of a bittersweet day for me. My mom passed away almost 5 years ago to the day. She had a massive stroke on Cinco de Mayo, May the 5th, 2015. And after a couple of weeks in a coma, she eventually transcended over to the other side. We had to let her go. So this is a very tough day for me, but thankfully I have a beautiful sister who's about a year younger than me just down the road. So we are gonna honor and cherish her today. So fellas, do the right thing. If you are with your loved ones, your spouse, your daughter, your girlfriend, whoever it might be, make sure you cherish them today. And in this world of social distancing, you got to pick up the phone. You got to do a FaceTime, send a note, a text, do something to let the women in our lives know that we really, really appreciate them. All right, as a Mother's Day present, I can hardly contain myself here because this is the best news I've ever given you. Thumbs up on the video, subscribe, hit the bell. By the way, we're #1 in the world for EIDL. If you do a search because of you guys on YouTube, we are #1. The last video got 16,000 views. Let's see if we can top it with this one, and I promise, as a Mother's Day present, I'm not going to drop any F-bombs. Some of you ladies hated that. On the last video, I answered over 500 comments. About 15 or 20 of them had to be, do you have to say the F word all the time? Well, today, just for you, I'm not gonna. But I am going to show you my screen just for a second. Right there, hopefully you can see it. That's Chucky Schumer. And it says, Democrat lawmakers criticize mismanaged SBA loan program in letter to administrator. So ladies and gentlemen, this is the third letter now, and you're not going to believe this. I'm going to read some of the quotes. There's no doubt in my mind you're getting $10,000 of EIDL grant. None. After this letter, and I'll put it in the comments below, there's no doubt in my mind. This letter starts off, and it was written to the head of the SBA, Jovita Carranza, by Chuck Schumer, Ben Cardin, and Jeanne Shaheen. And it starts off by saying that senators took issue with the SBA's decision, get this, to limit the loans on the loan side to 150 grand. You remember in the last video, I said when they lowered it from 2 million to 150,000, that was good for small businesses. No, not according to Schumer. He's ripping them apart, telling them they had no authorization to do that. Another good sign for everybody in terms of not only getting the grant money, but the loan as well. It went on to criticize the SBA's decision to, quote, indefinitely limit the application to agricultural businesses. So, for example, a lot of you in the comments have been rejected in the last 2 days because you're not an agricultural business. They're tearing that apart. Schumer and the other two are saying, you're supposed to let everybody back into the portal right now. Again, more good news, but the quotes are unbelievable. Quote, throughout the response to the COVID-19 pandemic, the SBA has repeatedly made it harder for the EIDL to serve struggling small businesses looking to the SBA for the capital they need to stay afloat. It goes on to say, quote, we understand and appreciate the pressures the agency is under and the unprecedented mobilization of resources. But despite the tremendous challenges, one thing that the SBA has, quote, no excuse for is the stubborn refusal to communicate transparently with the public and with Congress, and for its complete disregard of congressional intent. Ladies and gentlemen, and I'll put a copy of the Washington Post article below. It's about 2 hours old. There's no doubt in my mind. You guys, the ones that are subscribing, hitting the bell, putting your comments below, we're raising hell. And I'm not going to rest until every single one of you gets $10,000 of EIDL grant. And if you want a loan, it looks like it might actually be higher than $150,000 because of this third letter now. So when you combine that with the lawsuit from the state of Florida and potentially others like Texas and New York, you have to go into this week, especially on a Mother's Day, feeling good that the news flow, the trend is going our way. So do me a favor, guys. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell, put your comments below. Share this with any and everyone. And one more time to all the women out there, I love you, I appreciate you, and I hope you have a very, very special day. Until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon.